Shalom Aleichem, Rabbi Yosef. We're in the week of Yisro. Yisro is Moshe's father-in-law. Obviously, Yisro is the Parsha where we give the Torah, the Seres HaDibros. And let us look at this Parsha, some of the unbelievable concepts of the Parsha. Yishma Yisro, and Yisro heard. Kohen Midyan, the sheik, the priest of Midian. Chosem Moshe, Moshe's father-in-law. It's called Asher also lehim, everything that God did, LeMoshe, Ule B'nai Yisrael. To Moshe and B'nai Yisrael. Amo, his nation. Ki hitzotzi Hashem es Yisrael me'ermim Mitzrayim. He brought out Yisrael from Egypt. Now Moshe is equal to the B'nai Yisrael. It says Moshe Ule B'nai Yisrael. And we know that Moshe is equal to the B'nai Yisrael. And he's equal to all of them. They all got out only in his chutz. And we know that Moshe has 345, right? 345. Moshe has 3. Mem Shinei is 345, yeah. So, Yisrael is 600,000. How does that work? How does 345 equal 600,000? Well, if you take the Rosh Hashanah of Sheish Meos Elef, you get 341. Sheish Meos Elef, 600,000, right? 341, and the 3 words are 344. And you can be off in Gematria exactly 1. A positive, 1 negative. So Moshe equals 345 equals Klal Yisrael, right? Moshe is equal to Klal Yisrael. He represents the 600,000, which means the 12 Shvatim. Do you know that Moshe is Hashem's agent? Moshe and Hashem, the same letters. Do you know that Moshe represents the Avos? Do you know that Moshe Rabbeinu is greater than all the Avos in Nevuah, not in Amunah, in Avos? Do you know that Moshe gave the written Torah, the Chamisha Torah? You know that Moshe is the author of the Torah Shabbat Pes 6, Shisha Siddur Mishnah. Where do you see in the word 345 Moshe that is equal to, he represents the Avos, he represents Hashem Shliach. He gave the Torah from Sinai, Chamisha Chumash Torah, Anochi L'Shem L'Kecha, Chamisha Chumash Torah. How do you know incorporated in that is all Shisha Siddur Mishnah, the 6? And how you know he represents Klal Yisrael, 12 Shvatim. Rabbi Yosef, any of you went to high school? You ever take geometry? Mm-hmm. You know there's a figure called a triangle. Moshe is the triangle. There could be no triangle in all of geometry that has 3 consecutive sides without fractions, 3 whole number consecutive sides, except the 345 triangle. And Moshe is 345, right? Moshe at 345. There cannot be a triangle, any triangle at all, ever, no way, that has 3 consecutive sides. Triangle has 3 sides, 1, 2, 3, right? 3 consecutive sides, whole numbers except the number 345. Not, and which 30, 40, 50 is the same. It could not be a 4, 5, and 6 triangle, it doesn't work. 4, 5, the hypotenuse would be 6.4. A 5 and a 6 triangle, the hypotenuse is 7.8. A 7-8 triangle, the hypotenuse is 10.6. An 8-9 triangle, the hypotenuse is 12.4. 0.04. Only time you have 3 consecutive whole numbers is 3, 4, 5. A triangle. And that represents Moshe, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 3 represents the Avos. This is all Alpi Kabbalah. The 3 represents the Avos. He's bigger in Nevuah than the Avos. And he represents the Avos. They accepted Torah voluntarily. Now Moshe gave the Torah from Sinai through Hashem. 3, 4 is on the bottom, the base. Is Yud Kei Vav Kei, represents Hashem's agent, Hashem, Moshe, same letter. And 5, the hypotenuse, is 5, the Chamisha Chumash Torah. Where's the Torah Shabbat Peh? 6. And where's the 12, Shekal Yisrael, 12? The parameters of a triangle, you add up to 3 sides, 3, 4, and 5. How much is 3 and 4 and 5? You got it, 12. What's the area inside a triangle? A half BH. A half of the base, which is 4, is 2, times the height, 3, is 6. Shisha Sidrei Mishnah. Moshe represents Torah Shabbat Peh 6, and Torah Shabbat Peh 6, and Shodovi Shebiksav, which is 5, and the others, and the 12, Klal Yisrael, and Hashem Yisborach. Moshe is 3, 4, 5, like a 3, 4, 5 triangle. All contained in one. So, Moshe is equal to Klal Yisrael. Everything Hashem did to Moshe, his nation, they took him out of Mitzrayim. Yikach Yisro, Yisro took Chosei Moshe, his father-in-law, Es Tzipora, his Tzipora means his wife, lady bird, she called Tzipora. Eshes Moshe asked Moshe's wife, Achar Shilucheho, after he sent her away. Well, Aaron said when they were going down to Mitzrayim the first time, what are you bringing your 2 kids here with your wife? We have enough swords with the people of Mitzrayim. You want to bring more captives here? Moshe thought it over. He's right. Send them back. And he gave his wife a get. Said if he's killed in his mission to Pharaoh, his wife won't be in Aguna. Maybe they won't find his body. So if they don't come back at a certain time, you're divorced. And if he comes back to get I'll Pitanite bottle. So he came back. Of course, he's fine. He's not Naguna. So he gave her a get. Achar Shiluchel gave her a get. Number 2, another thing. After he sent her away, at the snare, Hashem wanted to make, before the argument at the snare for 7 days, Hashem wanted to make Moshe Kohen the Gadol and Aaron the Levi, because they both were from Levi. He wanted to divide the Levi up like this, from Moshe and his children should be Kohen Gadol, Levi and his children, and Aaron and his children should be Leviim. But since he argued with Hashem and delayed the Geula for 7 days, therefore he demoted Moshe from Kohen Gadol to Levi and made Aaron the Kohen Gadol. Therefore we have halacha. A Kohen who divorces his wife can never marry her back, not even 5 minutes later, because a Kohen cannot marry a Gerusha, any Gerusha, even his own Gerusha. But Moshe Rabbeinu now was demoted from Kohen to Levi, and a Levi can marry a Gerusha, his own wife, except if a person marries a woman and she gets married with someone else in between. He cannot marry back his original wife, and nobody can do that. But if he divorces her, he can marry her back, but not a Kohen. So Moshe was demoted from Kohen to Levi. He can marry back his wife. It's a problem. Yocheved, after she was, and that's not Moshe's mother, okay. So he took his Moshe back. So Pharaoh, but Yisro heard that Moshe was demoted, therefore he's not a Kohen, therefore he can remarry his wife. He's not a Kohen Gadol anymore, he's a plain lady. Vayikach Yisro, Vav Yud. Look at this. Vayishma Yisro, Vav Yud. Vayikach Yisro, Vav Yud. There's 6 expressions like that, Vav Yud. Vayikach Yisro, Chosem Moshe Tziporo. Eish is Moshe Achar Shiluchel, after he's under way. The Eish Shnei Vanel, and their 2 sons. 2 sons, not his sons. No, when Moshe wasn't there, it's her sons. When he comes back, it's called his sons. Now he's going to educate them. And her 2 sons, before they came back to Moshe, it's her 2 sons. Hashem Echad Gershom. One is called Gershom, not Gershon. Gershom with a mem. He said when the kid was born years ago, right here with Yisro in Midian, which is today Saudi Arabia, I am here. I am a ger here in a strange land. Even though my feet is right here in Midian, my heart is with the Yidden in Mitzrayim. Ger Hayisi, I was a ger, even though he's right there when he gave the kid the name. But Eretz Nochmi in the strange land because his heart was with the Yidden. Hashem Echad, and the name of the other one, Eliezer. God is my help. God is my help. He saved me from Pharaoh. He saved me from Pharaoh when I was a young man, 20 years old. Pharaoh caught me and put me on the chopping block, and the executioner brought the knife down on my neck, and it hit that part of the neck that turns into marble, and it bounced back and executed the executioner. And Moshe got off the table and ran away. And all the people who saw Moshe got blind. And those who didn't get blind couldn't speak. So Pharaoh was running after Moshe. I heard he escaped. What did you see? I didn't see nothing. I didn't hear nothing. And Moshe was saved mamish from Pharaoh's sword. So why is he called the second one Shemo Echad and the first one also Shemo Echad? Should say Shemo Echad and Shemo Sheni. Shniel. Right? Answer is no. After Moshe became a Navi, he was a different man. Shemo Echad is that Moshe is already a Navi. Now he's a different human being. Nehepach li'ishacheh, became a different person. So it's the first child born as a Navi. The second reason is Shemo Echad, that one, Eliezer, is really the first one mentioned in Mishnayos. The first line of the first Mishnah of the first Masechta in Brachos. Well, that's Hagad Lomer, right there. That's his great-great-grandson. Eliezer Hagadol ben Hukenes. That's Moshe's grandson. Shemachel Eliezer Kelei over Be'ezim Yatzalei B'Kerem Pami Yavo Yisro again Vav Yud Vayavo Yisro Chose Moshe Bono V'Ishto and his Bono. Now it's his son because now he's back together again. He's before you to mechanech them. V'Ishto as Moshe Elam Midbar brought him out to the Midbar. Asher Hush Konisham, he's there. Of course Moshe is there. What do you have to say that for? He noticed when he came Yisro towards the Midbar, he saw the Jewish camp a few miles away. He saw the cloud over one particular spot. He knew Moshe was there. Or you can say, Hu Chonisham, Hashem is with Yisrael in the Midbar, even in the biggest sorrows. Ani v'hu Hoshiyano, who is means Hashem. Ashehu Chonisham Harlikim. Yomel Moshe, Ani Chosencha Yisro. I am your Yisro. He sent a messenger. I am your father-in-law. I'm coming to you. Her two sons with her. He went out toward his father-in-law. Why did the guy do this? He's a ger or a guy almost a yid. Why did he make the Gadol Hadar come out to him? Isn't that b'chisas hakavod? He'd send him a letter. Hello, Moshe. He's the biggest navi in the world, biggest onuv in the world, and you, the ger, tells you, come on, I want a welcoming party. Why did he do that? Why send a message, I'm coming to you, and Moshe had to run out and greet him? Why? It shows you here the purity of Yisro. The world should not think that we hate Goyim, or that we don't respect Gerim. It says 36 times in the Torah, V'haftem es hager. I want you to show the world you love Gerim. Moshe was loved to do it. He used this opportunity to Makayim the mitzvah V'haftem es hager. Moshe hugged him first, kissed him first, spoke to him first. Because Moshe was such an honor, he had zero ego. Yisro wanted to show that we don't hate Goyim. We love Gerim. He gave Moshe an opportunity to show the world we love Gerim. That's why Yisro, in fact, he was such a holy man, Yisro, that he added a parsha in the Torah. You'll see it soon, coming up in this Seder. V'yishtachu, they bow down to each other. V'yishaklo, he kissed him, Moshe kissed him first. Yishalu ish l're'eyu, ish, Moshe is the ish onav. He asked him first, how you doing? He didn't wait him to be addressed first. No, he had no ego, Moshe. They greeted each other. They came into the tent. And Moshe told his father-in-law, Sipor, all the details. What God did to Pharaoh. To Egyptians, he destroyed, and the Yam Suf, he killed every single last one of them. Even Pharaoh. The evidence says even Pharaoh. None of them existed. Not even one says evidence. The king of Nineveh, that's a Gilgal. What he did on the Mitzrayim, Al Odos Yisrael, because of Yisrael, Moshe gave the credit to Yisrael. It's all because of them. Odos Yisrael. Odos, missing a second bar. He gave them the credit, really, it's Moshe's credit, but Moshe wanted to give them the credit. He didn't want any ego. He didn't have an ego. It's called Hatkalah, all the exhaustion, low, the rejection, they had to fight for water, and the mun, and the di, and the that, and then the Egyptians behind them, they thought they were going to be killed. They said, aren't there enough graves in Egypt? Found Hashem split the Yam Suf. He told them all the things they went through the last few weeks. Hashem saw some that found them. But there, along the way, Yatzileim, Hashem, God saved them. Vayichad Yisro, again Vav Yud. Yisro was trembling. His skin turned into goose pimples. I'll call it Tovos, Hashem, he saw all the good things God did to Yisrael. But that means bad things to Goyim, that he was once a Goy. He split the Yam Suf, and the Goyim drowned. Amalek came after the first week, and he killed them. They were Goyim. According to others, Matan Torah happened already. Matan Torah was given only to Jews, excluding Goyim. Hakol HaTov, it's good for them and bad for them. HaTov Hashos Hashem to Yisrael. The good things God did for Yisrael. For Yam Suf, Chiyas Amalek, Matan Torah, or the other way around. All the Tovos that Hashem did to Yisrael, the Be'er, the Mun, the Hatzalah from Egypt, the Exodus from Egypt. He's heard about all these things. And that's why his skin started trembling. I'm so happy I'm a ger. He had Tzila Miyad Mitzrayim Yom Yisro. Baruch Hashem. Blessed is God. Asher Hitzel Eschem Miyad Mitzrayim, who saved you from Egypt. Umiyad Pharaoh, from the hand of Egyptians. Pharaoh, the king. Asher Hitzel Ha'omim Tachas Yad Mitzrayim. Yad Mitzrayim means a government, rules, a regulation. Pharaoh, a personal vendetta of him against the Jews. Umiyad Mitzrayim, the third time Yad, that's the Egyptian people despise the Jews in the street. Now it says, V'yom Yisro Baruch Hashem, blessed is God that He saved you. My. There's a big complaint against the Jewish people. A guy has to come and tell you have to say Baruch Hashem, and the Jews didn't do it. Tani Mishum Rab Pepius. Genai Hud Moshe V'Shishim Ribo. There's a complaint against Moshe and the 600,000. Shlo Omru Baruch, they didn't say Baruch Hashem. Didn't Ben Shkomo. Ad Shabo, Yisro came. Yom Baruch Hashem, blesses God. Sanhedrin, Sadi Dalet Amid Aleph. So you say, wait a minute, they said Shiro. That was for splitting the Yamsuf. They didn't say any Baruch Hashem for getting them out of Mitzrayim. Where's the benching Suda Sodo or bench Gomel for getting you out of Mitzrayim? Why does the guy have to come and tell you this? A ger. Deny. It's a complaint. A guy has to tell you and say he's the first one that said Baruch Hashem, Asher Hitzel Esram Yad Mitzrayim. That part they didn't say yet, the Jews. They said the Shira for splitting the Yamsuf. I know, but what about a week before? Getting you out of Mitzrayim. It's a Genai Gadol. It's a very big complaint. Now you can look at it the other way. The fact that Yidden went through the desert, 99% did not complain about water. Only Dosan Aviram and those few gangsters of Rishoyim. That is the biggest praise to Hashem, to have total emunah in the heat of the desert. Not complain, only ha'am, very few individuals complain. That is total emunah. I trust God. That is the biggest thanks in the world. That you took you out of Mitzrayim. You can say a song and make a sudas or dov. I know it takes an hour and then it's over. How do you know you really a mamin? You passed the test of water. You have such emunah until the sensation of thirst disappears. You don't need water. That's a reward for a mamin. A mamin means I'm not just making a party and making a bracha, bench kobel, 1, 2, 3. How do you know you're really thankful? How do you know? Live a life of total emunah. You don't need any brachas. You're proving it with your very life. After Yadati, now I know. Okay, now why does it have 6 times Vav Yud? Look. Vayishma Yisro, Vav Yud. Vayikach Yisro, Vav Yud. Vayova Yisro, Vav Yud. Vayichad Yisro. Vayomer Yisro. Vayikach Yisro. 6 times Vav Yud. Yisro believes in Torah Shebiksav and Torah Shebal Peh. Vav, Torah Shebal Peh, 6 Shishas in the Mishnah. And Yud, Seres Adibros. Vav Yud is 2 of the names of Hashem's name. Hashem's name. Vav Yud is Vai, woe. Woe. Woe to all the other people who hear the miracles of Egypt and don't become a ger like he did. What caused him to hear and come and take action? A lot of people are impressed and it goes away tomorrow. What made this man, and he came, total gerus he went through. That's because he had a sensitive mind. Woe, and Yisro he was a friend of Hashem, Chaver, Chaviv, yes, he had a passion in the Torah. Yisro, Kinkani, he bought Hashem, he owned him, which means he bought the Torah. Kutiel, he fattened up animals for other religions until by the process of elimination, he was only Ale, only the one true emes was Hashem. And what's the other names there? Uel, the friend of God, Reah, friend of God. Now we're up to Shani and Zoy. That's the end of this year for now. Zayt Gesund and Stark, and we hope to do maybe another session of Yisro, and maybe we'll do Mishpatim soon, right in the beginning of next week. All right. All right. So now I think that's it. Let's get the cameraman to turn on.